My dad passed away about 10 years ago. One of the things he left for us was his collection of coins. And I say collection. Anybody that knew my dad, if you walked anywhere with him, you'd go to a store, go out to eat, he would almost run into things or almost get run over, because the minute he got in the parking lot, he was looking down, looking for change. And I mean, you couldn't go anywhere with him without him picking up a handful of change. He would always see a penny here, a nickel, a dime, quarter, dollar bills, whatever. He was always finding money. And pretty much the way he explained it, as long as he remembered, you know, he got his job back in the 40s at the paper mill, he started collecting money, just collecting change. And this is just a small sampling of some of the money he left. You know, in random tin cans, there'll be pennies, other kind of money, mostly pennies. That seems to be the thing that he had the most of. And, you know, we've always wanted to go through it. He wanted to go through it. And I swear, you know, most of my life, I remember him talking about wanting to go through it when he retired. And, you know, now, and I've said before, he lived 30 years in retirement, but he never got through most of this. He may have looked at a little, but he's facing the same thing I'm facing now, and that's just the fainting eyesight makes it hard to see everything on these pennies. So, you know, me and the kids kind of did it for a while. You know, we would go through pennies and separate, like this big bag was everything 1930, and then we would go in, once we did that, and separate each one into individual years, just, you know, to kind of start separating them a little bit. And the goal was to come back and try to find anything that was worth any money. Just for instance, here's a bag of 1943 pennies. So these are, you know, during the war. Obviously they're not copper. But anyway, it's just nice to have separated to some degree. But I was thinking, you know I'm never going to get through this. Like I say, this is a small fraction of what we've got that he left us. And, you know, it would take a long time to get through them all. And I know even if this was a priority, it probably wouldn't be something I would get done very quickly. So I kind of started thinking, shouldn't it be easy enough to build a machine to do some of this work for me?